This is going to be the Leo new moon reading. So without further ado, let's get into it. I hope everyone's doing well. And we haven't done a Leo new moon reading since 2019, so I think it's time to update that file with a new reading and bring down some new energy. Alright, this Leo new moon, there's lots of stuff going on, big energies. There's a grand square and a grand cross. And to make a long story short, it's really star formation. So I suggest doing a little bit of research on the way a star is formed. Basically, it's maximum stress and then an expression outwards. And kaboom, a star is born. You get the maximum stress with the squares and the oppositions. And then it's an outward expression. It's maximum stress for a reset. And then in this direction, kaboom, a star is born. All right. Talk a little bit more about that later on. But if you check out our Facebook page, we always do, not always, sometimes real-time gets in the way, but most of the time we're pretty consistent on doing astrological reports on our Facebook page, so check it out. Check out our page for more details. Let's see what's in the tea leaves. All right, thank you, Spirit. And I just love the way these tea leaves fan out like that. All right, let's see if these tea leaves are going to give us a snapshot of what could be coming up. And check out our Facebook page for that astrological report on the Leo new moon. We're pretty sure of the energies. So in this reading, we're going to try and get a general statement from Spirit like we've always done. Give us a heads up. Clear up any misunderstandings. See if we can get a general statement from Spirit about those energies. Something that we may have overlooked, right? There it is. All right. What's in door number 1? Moon. Changes in your life. Moon. That's a beautiful energy. That's Cancer's energy. We just finished Cancer. Changes in your life. And this is something that's going on in the Leo new moon. There's the 4 energies that are involved are Saturn, Mercury, with a conjunction of Mars, the North Node, and Uranus, and of course the South Node. So basically Saturn is in retrograde. So Saturn is like the schoolmaster of the wild Aquarians, and Saturn is retrograde. So the schoolmaster has left the classroom. So the students usually act up. I don't know about you, but I remember when the teacher used to leave our classroom, I used to bombard my friends with spitballs, and I used to get bombarded too. And all the girls used to start jibber-jabbering. So basically the classroom just went into chaos. Basically, that's the same type of energy. I don't know, I'm not going to say it's going into chaos, but it's something similar, like rules are lack when the schoolmaster is out of the classroom. So that's something similar to when Saturn, the schoolmaster, is in retrograde, okay? So the restrictions are lacked, meaning there's a square going on between Saturn and Uranus, and when Saturn is in retrograde, basically the energy switches to Uranus, okay? So the energy switches to the conjunction of Mars, Uranus, and the North Node. The North Node is a calling for our soul. That's where our soul wants to go, into the North Node. The South Node is the past. The North Node is beyond the past. Uranus is there with overturning the status quo for a reset. Then you have Mars for a tower moment. And then going forward in Mars's energy. Okay? Change. That's the forward momentum right there. That's the way forward. A stubborn, aggressive person. Ram. That's the Ram's energy right there, exactly. It's basically the... so I'm going to take this really kind of in a general type of way. That's basically the type of energy. You have this Ram type of energy. That's the ruler of Aries, right? It's Mars. And the fire in the energy set is off the scales. And with that conjunction of Uranus and Mars and the North Node could bring up some unexpected energies. But here's something about the Ram, though. A stubborn, aggressive person, that doesn't really, in my opinion, it doesn't really describe a Ram. This really describes a stubborn and aggressive person, maybe a stubborn, that's Taurus type of energy. Aggressive, that could be a Ram teamed up with Mars. But then there's being assertive as well. Okay? But a Ram, see, a bull doesn't know when to quit sometimes. But a Ram knows when to quit. That's what I'm saying. That stubbornness should go with the Taurus, the bull. Okay? This doesn't really fit the Ram's energy. The Ram knows when to quit. Oh, the Ram has determination, but a Ram knows when it's time to quit. And if we say it's more assertive, this is more of a positive energy. It's being assertive. But like I said, there's the energy, there's the conjunction of Uranus and Mars, which could have spikes of energy, spikes of action energy that maybe tends towards being aggressive. That's the type of energy. Okay? But it's a beautiful balance, though. That square, that grand square, is a beautiful balance of the feminine and the masculine. So here it is. Here we have the moon, the feminine, and then here we have the masculine with Mars. And the feminine brings in a nice balance for the Ram and for Mars. Beautiful. We'll put this on top there. All right. So, what did I say? Maximum stress with the squares, but then forward and expression outwards. Maximum stress, like a reset, and then forward momentum right here. Okay, so this is it. This is the change right here. This is the change going on with the maximum stress, and then that forward momentum with the Ram types of energy. Okay. Okay, so that being said, we got maximum stress, forward momentum. We can do the Whispering Rose spread models that energy quite well. So that's what we're going to be doing. All right, thank you, Spirit. And we enlisting the help of Spirit. Thank you. Make some tea going on. We got on fire. All right, thank you, Spirit. definitely needs some help. And I would say those tea leaves is actually we could just stop the reading right there. I love how spirit works. I love how these tea leaves are, because they're really simple. They really get down to the point. This could be the reading right here. That was the energy that I described. Actually, it should be right here. The moon is right here, which coincides with this energy of a reset. And then the ram's energy, which is an expression outwards towards the full moon, towards this butterfly right here. Okay? And this actually could be the reading. That's it. We've done. It's already done. And but let's see if we can get a general statement from Spirit. Let's continue on. All right. Whispering Rose, we need a high point and a low point. That low point represents the stress. Okay, Spirit. Okay. Almost. It's really tempting to grab that one there. Okay. Whoa, that was the card. Okay. That was the card that wanted to come out. Wow. That was the card that was tempting, that wanted to come out. And obviously Spirit wanted that card. Okay. We'll go with that. We'll go with it. All right, thank you. Did that flip over? That's there. There it is. Okay. So we already know that this card. This is the World card. Okay. This is this is some kind of completion or something like that, right? This is like a reset. The world. You know, how do you define your fire? You know, what are you going to? We have this reset right here, which is something very similar to this type of energy. The world is like at your fingertips, right? But what's that step outwards here? What's that step outwards? But here goes to here to maximum stress. So what's the maximum stress? This is the Six of Cups, harmony. Six of Cups. It's harmony. Harmony goes out. This is, this is making a, what's after six? Well, I always say, five is change, chaos. But what's after five? It's six, right? So six is harmony. But this is in the low spot. Okay? So this is in the maximum stress. And if it's in a more positive energy, this is an agreeable relationship. It's harmony. A very harmonious relationship. So here, something that goes into maximum stress is old relationships. This is what it's saying. Old relationships get put under maximum pressure. And maybe some of them are broken. Even for good. This is what this is saying. This Leo new moon is really strong. Like it could this is the type of energy that could overturn the balance of power. This is the type of energy that could overturn the balance of power. Especially with energies like Uranus, Mars, the North Node. The North Node is where our soul wants to go. Into Taurus energy. And Taurus and Scorpio is an energy that can overturn the balance of power. So these are old relationships. These are relationships that are being broken up. This is what this is saying. Okay, what's the Seven of Swords? Okay, this is holding your own. Now, this energy is really on the edge, you know. It's not, the seven is, you know, seven energizes truth as well. But the five is stressful. But seven is also stressful. It's not as stressful as the five. The seven is on the edge. It's basically holding our own. If you just look at the energy on that card, the guy's holding his own. Now, we're not our readings are never gender specific until it's obvious. So I say him, but it also could be a her, obviously, right? I think you know that, right? So him or her is holding their own. Standing in their own truth, basically. In their mind. Their beliefs. Their bringing their beliefs into the light. This is what they're saying. Holding your own. And swords is air energy. So holding your own ideas. Bringing your ideas into the light, basically. Hey. Wow. And this is the energy that, you know. Okay. So we have the World card. And that World card gets upset and then goes into this energy, which is disharmony. Relationships are being broken up, perhaps for good. Coming out, and this energy gets course corrected into this energy right here, holding our own ideas. Wow. Okay, but there's another card that goes here, which helps to define how this energy gets course corrected to here. All right. We definitely need your up here. Okay, we got two. So this. Okay. Okay, we weren't quite ready. Okay, now we're ready. All right. All right. Thank you, Spirit. So this card right here helps to define how this gets course corrected to here, and Spirit picked the bee, and this is air energy. It's a worker type of bee, and that's good. That's a good thing too, you know. You know that the energy in the Leo new moon, Spirit. When I was shuffling the cards, I just popped out a tea leaf card, just for random, and Spirit picked the dragon energy, which was beware of self-delusion. Okay? And that's actually a good point, because Leo is the peak of self-expression. But Spirit has a way of reminding the lion that it's not alone in the universe. Okay? It's not alone in the universe. Especially with fixed energy. Okay? Taurus does really good if Taurus has an advisor, like 2. If Taurus has a lucky number, it's 2, because Taurus can get into this stubborn type of energy. So an advisor would do well for Taurus. Okay, it's the same with the fixed energy of Leo. Leo would also do good with an advisor. Okay, to balance out this energy of self-delusion, right? So actually Leo will also do good with an advisor as well. Okay, and the fixed energy, it's going to ask us, are we launching this star just for ourselves, or can a lot of people benefit from this as well? So that's energy worked into Taurus, but also it's worked into Leo, asking the lion, now does this star benefit you, but also does it benefit a lot of other people as well? Does it benefit society? All right, and here's an energy of the bee, the worker bee. This is an air, and the worker bee, yeah, exactly, does something for his or herself, but also for the swarm, the hive. So it's something that benefits the bee, but also benefits the whole group. That's the fixed type of energy. Okay? So that's something to consider in this new moon as well. And it's something, this energy has the energy to overturn the balance of power. But will it benefit just you or society as well? Something like with this energy. And this is air. So something that could change our mind. This is the type of energy. This is the worker type of energy, right? This is the type of energy that could help heal a relationship or bring in new ones, right? Air. Something with our ideas. Something that has to do with our ideas. Here. Like, do other people share our ideas as well? See what the Six of Cups says. Okay, so here's Here's what it says about so flowers. Within a reading, different individual flowers have different meanings. However, flowers in general represent that the sitter is opening or has already opened themselves up to new ideas, beliefs, or experiences, all of which they will benefit from. Okay, so, but that's a good point. But here's another good point too, is take a look at the color of that flower. It's white. It's white. Means, purity. Going back to, a fresh start. Going back to a fresh start, like right here, in this energy right here. Purity. That's where my attention is being focused, is those white flowers. They symbolize purity. Like a fresh start. A reset. But also, like what the book says, and that goes along with our discussion, opening up to new beliefs, right? That's air. That's air energy, right? Let's see what the BA says. The B. Earnest, hardworking, democratic. The B personality is a delight to be around, especially when there's a team project on the horizon. Bs love to work steadily and thoughtfully until the final task is complete. They are sensitive creatures, aware of many subtleties at once. Since they're artists at heart, they usually add creative details to the overall vision. For the most part, they have bustling, joyous personalities until they're too tired from all the work. Then they gripe and then sting. Balance. When in balance, content, active, vibrant. When out of balance, overworked, annoyed. To bring into balance, mini vacation. Now, I think this is, this is when the B is in balance, okay? And that's something very similar to the spirit and energy we talked about. It's something, when, like a team project. Now that energy, if you've been following along with Heart of the Moon, that energy is very similar to the energy that launched Egypt into their pyramid age. So if there's something, if this is the type of, if the B can lend its energy into a team project like that, then that's what it's saying. All right. All right, thank you, Spirit. Okay. Now, this card is going to... that was quick. We weren't quite ready, but we have to add in a little bit of randomness as well. All right, let's see. Let's see. Here it is. Here we go. What is Spirit picked? The child. Something new. Wow. Now this card consolidates the reading. Okay, this is the energy. This is the energy that's going towards the new moon. Okay? Not towards the full moon. This is the energy right here that goes towards the new moon to a reset right here. This energy right here. This energy right here. And then this helps to define how this energy goes into this energy towards the full moon. Now this energy, this card is the flower spot, right? And this card consolidates the reading. And Spirit picked the child. Something new. This is like a birth. It's birthing something. It's like it's birthing a star. It's birthing something. It's birthing something new. Child. Let's so there's a hummingbird on there as well. Beautiful. All right, let's see what the... That's a major arcana card. The child. Child is the 1. 26. There's the 0. It's like the full card. And there's the 0. There's the 0. And then the next one is, there's the 0. There's the reset. And then there's the 1 right after it. So this is something really totally new in this energy. And that's what we thought. Thank you, Spirit. Key words like a new beginning. Now the North Node, this is where our soul wants to go. The North Node is an irrevocably step away from the past. It's something totally new. So and it is like a child. It's like a birth. It's like a birth of something. A new beginning. Heal emotional, psychological wounds. Acknowledge your successes. Delight in the moment. Forgive the past. Reconnect with innocent pleasures. Put doubt aside. Those are all the keywords that are resonating with this reading right here. The child stands confident, taking innocent joy and delight in her connection with the world in which she dwells. She is untouched by fear and full of hope and trust. Despite any hardship, struggle, and harm she has faced, she continues to see only beauty through eyes bright with wonder. She sees the good in all. She is both magic and magical, an innocent soul who believes in happily ever after. The joy. The present. We're dealing with the present. Joy and the ability to dream are the gifts the child bestows upon you. It's time to dream and imagine and to believe that anything is possible if you are willing to try. Forgive and forget all past failures and disappointments. Turn mistakes into positive lessons instead of reasons to give up. Be hopeful. The child in the present represents positivity and potential, a new beginning, one that will bring happiness and joy to your life, especially if you are willing to embrace an open mind and heart and put ideas into action. This is what this is. This is what the Seven of Swords is, putting ideas into action, right here. When was the last time you paid attention to your daydreams, moments when you allowed your imagination to wander away from the mundane? So often, it is in those moments that our minds show us the truth about what we would really like to be doing with our time. Does something prevent you from making your dreams a reality? If so, are the reasons legitimate or founded in doubt and fear that you will not succeed or do not deserve to succeed? Do you dream of a holiday in a distant land? Do you dream of changing careers and doing something that you love? Or does your daydreaming reveal a simple desire to reconnect with nature? Whatever your dreams, now is the time for you to act. Put doubts and skepticism aside and delight in doing something that you love. Give yourself permission to do what you need to do in order to make those dreams come true. All right, and that's the energy of the new moon, putting the past aside. It's like a reset. Re-scrambling our relationships. And taking on this, embracing this type of attitude, like the bee, for a new project. Something new. This is air energy. And putting ideas into action. This is the Seven of Swords energy. Holding our own. Holding your own. This is it. And, it's on the edge. It's not chaos like 5, but it is on the edge. You're standing up for your beliefs. That's what it is, really. You're standing up for your beliefs. Your ideas. And, that's on the edge. That could be on the edge, literally. But it's something... Then it's something like this. And this card consolidates everything. It's like a new beginning. So it is as a birth. It's re-scrambling our lives right here and stepping into something new. Something cutting edge right here. All right. All right. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Now this card is the overall feeling. See those tea leaves? Those 2 tea leaves could have been the entire reading. All right, thank you, Spirit. Can we have one more card for an overall feeling? Yeah, I could. Well, scale things down, if you're not like the Egyptians going into the Pyramid Age, scale it down, right? Or it could be that. It could be energy like the pyramids, like the Egyptians going into the Pyramid Age. It could be yours, but it could be not. Just scale it down. It's something that could overturn the balance of power, but it could overturn the balance of power in your world. So scale it down to your situation, right? And this is what it's saying. This energy is, like in the fixed energy, this energy is for everyone. It's like what that Dragon card gave me a little bit heads up from Spirit, beware of self-delusion. Definitely, that's definitely a warning for the fixed energies. And when they get fixed, well, that's why I said it when they're stubborn. If they're stubborn, they'll go through with a bad idea. Okay, that's fixed energy, okay? But with the Rams type of energy, they're flexible enough to say, no, this is a bad idea. We've got to stop. That's the Rams energy. Okay? And, be aware of self-delusion. That's basically a warning for a nice message for fixed energies. And just be aware that you're not the only one, right? Could this benefit myself, but could this benefit other people, like the group? Could be cutting edge, but it could also be a new beginning right here in this energy. All right, take 2. The rainbow and the blade. Wow. Yeah, this is the blade. This is wow, this is energy. This is the energy right here, the blade. This is going forward. Okay, this is the going forward type of energy. This is the rainbow. The rainbow. That's a rainbow is a new beginning, right? New beginning. There it is. That goes with the child. So we have the rainbow and the blade. So actually we should put that there. This can go up here like this. Here. 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 Let's see what just briefly. First of all, let's see what the rainbow says. This is 41. The rainbow, the essence. The rainbow symbolizes the 7 steps of true spiritual path, which manifest as the colors of the 7 chakras. In the Himalayas, the rainbow body is seen as the full realization of our essence. Nice. The rainbow also represents the bridge between the physical and the spiritual worlds. At the end of our lives, we can journey across the rainbow bridge to the highest heavenly realms. When the rainbow appears, it is an affirmation that all is well and that you are in right relationship with spirit. That's pretty good. That's a nice report. We'll take that report. The invitation. The rainbow tells you that the end of the storm is near. Persevere and remember that it is darkest just before the dawn. Do not give up hope. Things are about to take a positive turn. Listen for the morning rooster that announces the coming of the dawn, even while the night is still darkest. But do not claim victory yet, or let your guard down fully. All right. So there it is. There's some kind of new beginning on the horizon, right? And there's something right here, the blade. The essence of the blade represents sharpness of the mind, body, and spirit. Pointing upward, it summons the power of heaven. When aimed down to the ground, it anchors the power of the heavens on earth. The blade can be a healing tool or a weapon. Wield it wisely, and it will transmit power, bestow initiations, cut energetic cords from the past, or sever toxic relationships. Sever toxic relationships. That's what we're talking about. Use it with anger, and it will slash, stab, and kill. So there's the message, right? The invitation. You are invited to draw your blade and use it. It is not auspicious to hesitate, to waste time in idle talk, or to hide from the inevitable. Heaven and earth are aligned to support you in claiming your power. So take decisive action. Overcome your fear of hurting others. Unsheath the blade and use it wisely. There it is. Use it wisely. That's a really good message. There's not enough fire energy in the universe to cure anything. Spirit is not saying use it with anger. Using it with anger is not using it wisely. But, sometimes breaking free from these relationships could, it's on the edge. If you're standing up for your beliefs, sometimes it's not warm and fuzzy. Sometimes it could, could make people feel uncomfortable. And, when these relationships get re-scrambled or scrambled up, that may not be a nice feeling as well. Standing up for your ideas could offend people. That's what Spirit means by don't be afraid to hurt others. But symbolically, if we use this blade in anger, we could hurt people. That's not what Spirit is advising. Use this wisely. There's wisdom should be directing this fire type of energy. Okay, it's the wisdom that wields the sword, right? It's the wisdom that wields the sword into something like a new beginning. Into something that people can benefit from. All right. All right, thank you, Spirit. And that's it. We could have just left. We could have just stuck with his tea leaves, and that would have been the reading. So this moon kind of goes in this energy right here, and this ram energy goes right here, right? But this one thing that's really beautiful about this energy is like I said, the square is made up of the masculine and the feminine. So it's the masculine and feminine are polarized. So the feminine can balance out the masculine, but the masculine can also balance out the feminine. Okay? Into this balance, in this harmony. Into actually this type of energy, where if it's in a good spot. All right. Well, this has been the Leo New Moon. Thank you, Spirit. Take care.